Hello everybody, how's everybody been? We're doing good, just got back from a small vacation, so time to go back to work. Got our customer here with a wonderful red convertible Huracan. Just doing an annual service, nothing special, but she is beautiful, very clean car. And then this wonderful Italian old school ride. Finally got the turbo in, so turbo's installed, we mocked it up, everything lines up. Got the downpipe portion head, this thing we're hard to find because it got a special connection. So we got all that taken care of. Now we're working with this right here because what we were told the radiator, the intercooler moved to the front at an angle, but then we're dealing with a problem with the AC. So there's a few things here and there that we're working with, but slowly, surely we are getting it done. It's slowly, surely because all the parts are coming from Europe, and getting all the parts over here, it's really hard. With the shipping, with the coronavirus, with anything like that. We even had really hot days where everything just shut down. We had no deliveries. It was the hottest day here in Seattle. But yeah, we're getting everything. We're doing our best. Got a few like hoses we have to play with because the old turbo had this type of connection. Well, the new turbo has this type of connection. So we have to rebuild this, and then we have to rebuild a few things like right here. Line from here to here needs to be rebuilt to a different one. So we're getting it done. I'll try to keep you updated with this one, and that's about it. So yeah, annual service, 2 red cars. I just noticed that. Yeah, 2 red cars. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. We are too. Take care. That's not normal. Wow.
Good job. One of the famous company, Fortune. One more engine down. Here is the new one. Low miles.
Very clean.
Very clean. We need a swap because the guy after famous company, they remotely tuned his engine. His car engine after 1 month. Yeah, I think little bit over 1 month. It's blow. Say bye bye. What we need to do? New engine. New used engine. Then we need to check what happens and retune that car to save with the all login with everything like we did for all the time. 2017 2-liter.
Vroom vroom bow.
Yeah, living to heaven. Okay, let's start. Drop the engine and finish. This is like Huracan. It's always take a time. I mean, this is just like 8 drain plug. You drain it, wait, drain, 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 and we can start with another project. Ta-da! Check the compression. We decide a little bit, like make sure what happens and why it happens, because we have a turbo. The customer asked for new turbos, and we want to make sure this is engine problem, not any confusing stuff like. But everybody see how is badly car is smoking. But okay, let's crank. Cylinder number 1. 0. Okay, no compression. Let's jump to cylinder number 2. But I'm sure cylinder number 2, number 3 and number 4 is good because we check the spark plugs. Spark plug looks good. I mean, not bad. Just connect gauge and crank. Yeah. Done. It's like 140 psi. I think it's not that bad, but the number 1, it's completely out of compression. Let's check. Can you hold for me, camera? Let's check, maybe we can see something inside. I do have the camera. Oh boy, oil everywhere. I'm not sure we can see some.
No.
Engine oil, engine oil, engine oil. Oh, I see the one valve. Hold on. This one valve, how is that valve look? Oh, I see the another valve. No, it looks good.
Well, no compression.
Oh, this is one more valve. Oh, this is one drop engine oil. See on the valve. Funny. For sure, I wanna check what's going on, but like no any visual. But let's turn the camera straight and check the piston. Hey.
Too much
Brother.
oil.
No. Oh.
Too much oil.
Too much oil. For sure. I'm gonna check what happens. Just for my no, it's a lot of oil. Okay, whatever. For sure something. Right.
Excuse our French.
Yeah. After engine swap, we test the car. Just quickly wanna pull out the cylinder head and check. Just for myself. Just for, to avoid any causes from everybody in the future. And 100% I wanna check and I wanna find the problem. Why and what happens. Let's start swap.
Porsche.
Hello everybody, next day morning and we back to work. We have a power because after vacation. And what we done yesterday, little bit, I'm stayed little bit later today. Yesterday, sorry. Drop down the engine, you can see from what happens. No compression. Here is the another engine, we just starting transfer it everything from original engine to this one. I always recommend it to you, to any guys who do the engine swap, just a swap. Use original harness from running car, and you 100% make sure no any issue with any sensors, no any cutting wire, because you don't know how the junkyard, braking yard remove that engine. And I have few mistake before when I keep spare, not spare, from used engine harness, and then I have Christmas tree, car can fire up, and then I need to replace harness. Anyway, use original harness and transfer all component to engine, because they have some difference, half year different, maybe different sensor, maybe different setting. And this engine is looks similar, but it's have a like little bit different harness, and they added how is called intercooler tank from this side, but from this car they have a same coolant system. This is separate for intercooler, and they have a tank with a pump. This car doesn't. Porsche Gt4. We mentioned about that Porsche car losing power on a track, engine start shaking, ta-ta-tan, and nobody know what happens. Yesterday we drained 3.5 liter of engine oil. Normally it have to be 7.5, but the guy said he didn't have any oil pressure light or any warning light from low oil pressure. It's funny things, he had that problem 3 months ago, and he just quickly filled the engine oil and he is good. Maybe he don't know how to check engine oil, I don't know, but Porsche is always, it's big gamble for measure that oil. You need to fire up, warm up, this like you need to spend half an hour just for measure this. Like we don't like Porsche for oil change, because you need to spend time to adjust the level, and if you overfill, you need to drain it and then wait again for measure the engine oil level. Here is the problem. Oh, sorry. We have one car is towed to our shop, one Aventador, something down, same yellow than our favor. Okay, let's back to this Porsche. And we drain engine oil, 3.5 liter, it have to be 7, but we didn't see any criminal inside, just little bit copper there, but it's okay. But when you try to fire up, car is try to fire up, but engine's like shaking and something knocking inside. And what we found, oh, and we have a trouble code from camshaft adjustment. And let me grab the flashlight, I will show you. I will show you what's that. How is the Aventador? One more yellow one.
Another monument.
Another monument. We have so many monuments. Okay. We have a problem with the sensor. It's like a no signal. And then we remove the sensor and yeah, right here. This is from bank 1, and try to crank turn engine, and this side is completely stuck. What does that mean? The bank 1, I think, or chain fail or camshaft fail, and for sure it's a big internal damage. Piston ring scratch inside cylinder. Of course we don't know. This is only one way to pull out the engine and pull apart and check what happens. But I think the customer is not ready for waiting a long time, and we decide to find engine for him, used one, and swap, because the worst things, he ran that car without oil one time, and 3.5 liter it's really low, and maybe this is causes of the problem, because this is happens at time attack. Maybe he take the corner and catch the poor oil level, oil pressure, and engine being destroyed. Okay, back to work, pull that car out and start to check what happens with the Aventador. Hello everybody, the last day of the week, Saturday, and we're done with the Mercedes. Here is the car, everything nice and smooth, engine working fine, perfect engine. And here is the original engine, and we already figured out what the problem is. If you guys remember, this is the front, and this is what happens. Missing piece of piston, it's blow by boost or fuel mixture, but it's for sure it's blow by junky tune. Well, it happens sometime, this happens. Anyway guys, be careful if you do any tune, OBD2, be careful. Of course I would like to recommend it all the time, any local tuner close to you or big companies, just like spend time, drive car, drop off car, and they make sure everything is fine and safe, do the login, same than we are do, and you make sure no any surprise like this from just simple stage 1 stage 2 tune happens with your car. Stay tuned.